Welcome back, Honourable Representatives and Senators. We have much to discuss. Since we last spoke, we have made great progress with the first extraterritorial colony established on the world now known as Essence, named for its fertility and saurium deposits. On the world, we have already established colonies, with Colonia Dentar and weirdly enough Colonia Horace, which is named after a naval officer. We have also made great progress in terraforming, with stations already orbiting Essence, as well as Ares nearly being as warm as New Solaris is. I have also garnered that there is concern among the Senate as we are expanding too fast without a military, and I can understand these concerns as our ancestors in the time of the Federation did the same. And to combat those concerns, I will be signing into law the Military Defense Act of 2144, which will unlock and enable the proper funding to support new defense mechanisms for the Confederation, including surface-to-orbit weapons, military vessels, and ground force defense mechanisms. And with that, I call this meeting adjourned. I look forward to receiving your replies. Signed, Marcellus Tiberian, First Consul of the Confederation. Hello and welcome to the next episode of the Aurora 4X New Horizons Let's Play series. A few things you have to go over, of course, in the start of the episode before we get into it. I hope you did enjoy the intro as always, and some sneaky corruptions going on there. I think Mr. Horace, getting that colony named after him. But yeah, so a few things I have to go over. A little bit of feedback that I've gotten and stuff, and probably from older videos, but I just want to make sure that, you guys are enjoying the videos, and also that how I'm speaking and everything is working out. As you know, I'm British, and I speak quite fast, and my accent as well. I need to know, do I speak too fast in these videos? Would you like me to slow down? Would you like me to possibly script videos more? Would you like me to try and be a little bit more clear and concise? Really, it's just I want to get feedback on that overall, as I think that can definitely improve it. Because at the end of the day, I'm trying to communicate to you information, and then you're supposed to use that information, whether it be a tutorial or a let's play or however you may see it. Other than that, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, as it really does help out. Being a war YouTuber, shit stuff. Unfortunately, we have not many people are watching and playing Aurora. I mean, we have our very tiny community, and it's awesome. You guys are great. It's just there's not a lot of us. So the more awareness you can get out of them, more people watching the videos, more people enjoying them, the better overall. So yeah. And besides that, in the intro I discussed the fact that we don't really have a military stuff, and we're kind of in a way making some of the same mistakes as the original Confederation if we have a look at the galaxy map. And I understand this, but this is why I've been getting these particle beams ready, and I'm going to get I'm trying to get STOs, essentially, because if we have service-to-orbit weapons, we should be pretty much safe as anything incoming. Ships are going to be a little farther out. I've been messing around off-screen with cloaking tech and what we're going to need for it, and it's a little far out, so we're going to wait on that. We also had our colony Essence, which got established quite recently. It's got breathable atmosphere, which needs to raise the temperatures up quite a bit. And once we raise the temperatures up, we'll have to get rid of some of the carbon dioxide as well, because it's just frozen. So that's a bit of an issue. But once we raise the temperatures up, there should be a completely colonizable world here. We want to trap as much heat as possible. And that'll be a cost zero world, which will be very, very nice. Now, let's get right into the episode. So, we were kind of researching, we're getting our stuff. I was trying to focus on a few things. Specifically getting our beam weapons and stuff up. I also want to get some Gorse technologies. So that is going to be rate of fire. We want rate of fire. We don't really need launch velocity, because for our Gorse cannons, we're basically using them for final defensive fire, so they're not going to be needed for that longer range, right? So that is definitely something to consider. Let's go back to our home system here. So as you can see, we've got our home system. We're currently doing our jump highways. Well, yeah, you can kind of call them jump highways. We've just connected Proxima Centauri, so now we have our civilian industry going to Proxima Centauri, as we can see here. The CSS Empire Chroma colony ship is moving in to offload colonists onto Essence. And we also have our terraforming stations here as well. On Ares, we are dealing with colonization, in that we are currently raising the temperatures as much as we can, and we nearly have temperature basically sorted out here, so that'll be very, very nice. And then we're going to need to add in the water, and then add in oxygen and nitrogen, and then we should hopefully be good with that. Well, I don't think we need to add in nitrogen, but it should work. Okay, we just finished stabilization in Alpha Centauri. So does that mean we are now connected to Alpha Centauri? Yes, or yeah, Sirius is now connected to Alpha Centauri, so now I'll need to move a tug over there to deal with that. So grab the tug, fleets, go to Sirius, grab this fleet, tractor, go over here, release that, because YZ SETI actually has some pretty good stuff there as well, so I do want to get a jump gate out that way. Osiris is unable to complete standing order in Tau Ceti, so let's have a look at the Osiris class. Your MSP is a little low, but it'll work out. You can do a standard transit. Lake Chaplain, you can also do a standard transit. Why not? And is there anything else we need to do? No, we do not. Gravitational survey completed in Tau Ceti. CSS Avon is able to carry out primary standing orders. Okay, Avon, we'll just go through one of these jump points. We finish on cloaking theory, and we're going to need to bring the Lake Chaplain back. I do see that. We will need to refuel, resupply, begin overhaul, and rewind, as they exceeded the deployment time, so we'll need to get that back before it explodes. Yeah, freighters are coming in, as we can see here. Now we have 750,000 people here, which is very nice. Something I do want to look at survey sites. We have 61 Cygni, Captain Star. Okay, interesting. I also want to move some deep space tracking stations over here eventually. We're going to establish a listening outpost, but that's fine for now. I'm also going to go over here and I'm going to get our infrastructure sorted out. So I want to build a few more naval headquarters because we're going to need the range, really. So we're going to go for 20%, and these will basically allow us to have much farther range in what we want to do for our admin command. And we have inactive laboratories. Okay, we'll go for defensive systems, and I'm going to go for cloaking efficiency. And I'm also going to go for sensor reduction and thermal reduction. So the first class that I'm thinking of that we're going to be building under Project Merryweather is going to be basically a small scout vessel. I don't think we're going to put any weapons on it. It's going to be like a proof of concept kind of vessel to kind of test out cloaking technologies. And it's going to have quite a long deployment time. It's going to operate on its own, and it's going to basically work in espionage. So it's going to have an ELNINT module, or the intelligence module, and it's going to have some passive sensors, and it's just going to be cloaked around stuff. So if we do encounter the aliens, we will be able to detect them and find out what we need to find. So we found the system of XE Butus. This planet has a nitrogen oxygen atmosphere. Okay, a very low nitrogen oxygen atmosphere. And we also have this. That's a colony cost 0 world. And that's a 46 billion population. Okay, now I'm very happy right now. The problem is that I think there's aliens here. Where are we? Tau Ceti. Tau Ceti. Okay, XC. Okay, here. So if this has no aliens in it, we need to colonize this immediately. We need to get drum stabilization over there, and we need to start colonizing. But I think that there is going to be I think there is going to be aliens there, so we need to be very, very careful. Gravitational survey completed of V1558 on Cygni. The CSS Dart. So you can go over here. But let's have a look at this. Well, look at this. It's a step world. It's about 2.3 billion people. Has a nitrogen oxygen atmosphere. Basically, it's perfect for humans. Acceptable gravity, acceptable everything. And then we have these worlds. where we have a first kind of Mars-like world, 6,000 diameter. Then we have another world with a nitrogen oxygen atmosphere, but it has some issues. It does have water, so we just have to get rid of. We have to raise the temps, get rid of some of the carbon dioxide, and then raise the oxygen, and then that would be a very colonizable world here. And I found a system of HQ Libre, and we found a nitrogen oxygen atmosphere world, HQ Libre A2. Okay, well, let's hope. Yep, there's the aliens. There is the aliens. Okay, that's an issue. So that's first contact, boys and girls. First contact. First contact. Okay, they're going 4,000 kilometers a second. So, the aliens live in this solar system. Now, we don't know if they are living on this world, because if they're living on this world, that means that they're probably humans. Because I do believe I have this setting on. No, I don't have this setting on. So they may be close humanoid-like life forms, or they could be living on this world. I doubt they're living on this world though. They're probably living on one of these worlds in the outer system here. So, and this is a pretty big, so 2 billion kilometer range. Okay, we need to hightail it back. The CSS Osiris is currently on scene here. Triarch Edmund McCarver. Let's get you back to Tau Ceti. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to military restrict this system. If I can. Where is the button? I guess I need to go to galaxy map. Yeah, okay. We're going to go to galaxy map and we're going to go to miscellaneous, military restricted system. And I'm going to set the race who is in control of the system to the whatever the hell these things are. Which is unfortunate, but it'll have to be done. And we've dissected them obviously for the first time. Now, it's going to be up to you guys on what we're going to do here. They don't look exactly very friendly, I'll give it that. We know they have this system, obviously. They don't know a terrible diplomacy rating. But we are going to attempt to hightail it out of the system, because I don't want to lose the Osiris, our maiden ship, to that, really. So we're going to go to HQ Libre instead and start surveying that. So, we have something very important to discuss at this juncture. They are quite close to humanoid space, or human space, as we can see here. We control around this section of space. This is our sphere of influence. Now, they are here, and they've been awoken. We need to do something about that, and the only way I see that we can do something about it is we need to build a military up. Now, the question is that they have a lot of habitable worlds that can be of very great use to us. They have an ideal habitable world at 0 colony cost that could be ideal for human, survival and human colonization. Now, most likely this is one of the former worlds of the Federation that we've discovered. Now, our star charts obviously aren't, greatly extensive, but we do know that the aliens are near a world that is colony cost 0 and is ideal for human life. So it's very likely this was a previously human colony, and we need to be aware of that. So, I'm going to, in the comments, I'll put some things, but it's up to you guys to kind of outline our plan, outline what we're going to do, how we're going to deal with the alien threat, how it's going to work out. But I'm going to start readying our civilization for at least defending ourselves. At the very minimum, we need to be able to defend ourselves. And so I'm going to start researching immediately into a particle beam weapon. Energy weapons. Just to be able to outfit some STOs with some kind of a weapon system. Because I feel like we're definitely going to need it. So, where is particle beam? We need to research capacitor recharge rate. Yeah, that's what we need. I'm not going to research it with that low capacity recharge rate. So start researching into that. So this is very concerning, you know? Very, very concerning. We discovered the system of UGPS 0772. And that has basically nothing in it. It's just a uncolonizable mess of a world or system. And hopefully we'll find something. We just got another space station. And I'm going to tell our tugs to move said space station. Tractor. Then we're going to dump it on Essence. So release tractor ships. Then we're going to head back. We're going to refuel from New Solaris. And then we are going to tractor again. Number 13. Go to Boxer Centauri, go to Essence, release tractor ship, head back, then refuel. There we go. And we just built 2 more jump tenders. And we're just going to keep advancing through time here. Unable to carry out its primary order. Survey CSS Dart. Does the Dart need to? Do you need to go? Yeah, you need to chill, dude. You need to refuel, resupply, and begin overhauling. The Aeron does not just yet, and the Lake Chaplain is doing just fine. Now let's look at other worlds that we should colonize here. So obviously we have yeah, if we look at non-alien system. Well, we have Essence obviously here at 0.65 colony cost. Then we got a few other systems. We got UIZ Yeti over here with the ice fields and nitrogen oxygen atmosphere. We just have to lower the oxygen now, really, like idealistically. So we do want to get a colony out towards YZ Yeti as soon as we can. So YZ Yeti is over here, and then we'll colonize that. I also want to put in an order for some deep space tracking stations, because now that we've actually found alien life, we need to be able to track space, especially defending our colonies. So I'm going to put an order for 40 deep space tracking stations. I'll put that at 20%. And I'm also going to put an order in for some naval expansion. We're going to direct funds to getting naval shipyards built and ready for immediate construction. Because we're going to need them if we are going to actually be able to defend our space. Okay, we've added plenty of Artesium to Ares. So what's the temperature looking like? Okay, temperature has pretty much been sorted out. So now we are going to add in some water vapor. So let's add in 0.25 water vapor. And that will condensate into the atmosphere. And we'll get rid of the water vapor or the water needs of the planet. We just completed orders for the JSS or the Jump Stabilization Station here. So we're going to standard transit, and then we're going to stabilize this jump point, and that is going to allow us to travel to this system and begin colonizing around here. Now we also need to have a look at minerals and where we're going to get our galacite and other, you know, mining stuff from. So obviously we have Essence here, that's a lot of minerals. We got some carbonite, and we also got some other resources that we can ship here, so that's a very possible target. We have Sirius, which has a decent stockpile of pretty much everything on Sirius 2. Do you have any colonizable worlds? Yes, you do. You have this world. We're going to make this a colony. And Sirius 2 has a bunch of stuff here. So this is going to be a definitely world that we want to colonize. It's going to be a bit of a pain to terraform, but it's going to definitely be worth it. So I'm going to order some more infrastructure for colonization. So we're going to order 10,000 infrastructure. And because what we basically want to do is want to get a colony here and then start building mining infrastructure. This will basically be a mining system. And then let's have a look at YZ SETI. We have Galaxy on some of the moons. YZ SETI 2. So nothing too big here. I mean, some of these moons can obviously be mined if we need to. But I'm sure the civilian industry will do that for us. Yeah, how do I set this? It's not showing the flag. One second. Where is the flag? Populate systems. Yeah, populate systems, but I want to see highlight contact system. Highlight and control system. There's the alien control system. as you can see here. And this is where we kind of are. Okay, well, we'll see what we can do here. Hopefully, we'll be able to do something if they do come knocking. And we completed orders. So now, if we have a look at essence over here, we're gonna have plenty of terraforming capability. So 0.137 now. And we are just trying to raise the temperatures up accordingly for artesium. Water vapor is now getting into the atmosphere, and that is condensating, which is very, very good for us. So I'll hopefully be dealing with that. So we got a capacitor recharge rate up. Let's go for better capacitor recharge. And yeah. We constructed that. We're completing naval headquarters. We completely researched ceramics. Let's look at our naval situation. Not that we need to look at naval organization. Let's look at admin commands. We have 4. So range. So these are all the systems where you have enough range to actually affect all of these systems here. So that's nice. And then we have deep space tracking station, can start construction, and we're going to need to change research up for the better defensive systems. Now, I'm not sure if it'll be worth it to go for shields. I actually do want to get some research into shields just because I think that option will be there, but that's up to you guys if you do want to go down that path. But we will obviously see determining on its usefulness. The CSS Osiris, did you complete your thing? No. Refuel, resupply, begin overall. The Avon. Yeah. Refuel, resupply, and then begin overall, please. Thank you. As per standing orders, there's on over to carry. Oh, I hate when it does this. Refuel, resupply, begin overall. Moving commands around, very, very good. Complete shore leave. Andaloa completed, and now we have a connection to this world in YZ Seti. So if we go over to YZ Seti, we are going to establish colonization of this world. So we're going to create a colony. There we go. There's a bunch of other worlds here, obviously. But yeah, let's look at all system view. What other worlds can we look for colonization targets? Well, Captain Star, HQ Libre, these worlds are very, very much possible here. Where's Captain Star? Over here. So we need to move out here. I don't want to start stabilizing too much over here because that'll allow them to get connections to where we are, which will be a bit of an issue, but yeah. Overall, I'm pretty happy with that. So, that is where I'm going to leave the episode off. I hope you have enjoyed. We've got our first contact with aliens. Let me know what you want me to do. We need to think about some military plans. We need to deal with the alien threat. And, yeah, we got to accelerate our resources into getting more military stuff ready. Hopefully by next episode we'll be fielding our first surface-to-orbit weapons that we can use to defend our new colonies on Essence and future colonies on YZ Seti and Sirius. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Please don't like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.